Welcome to Let's Play NBA 2K21 Career Mode, episode number 52. Playing the Hornets. Last time we played the Hornets, we lost. Hopefully we can turn that around this time around.
Alright, let's try this one. In the show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will moves from Philadelphia to the Los Angeles neighborhood of Bel-Air. So, which year did the Lakers most recently meet the 76ers in the NBA Finals?
Was it 2000, 2001, 2002, or 2003? This is a hard one.
I know the answer to it. 15 and 1 ring a bell? That's your
Alright.
Coming up next, the Hornets taking on the Pacers. For Charlotte, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with the win here. Pacers, Hornets, coming right up.
We're going to try to split the series here in Charlotte before we host them for 2 games.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
We're on a hot streak.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front as Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And it's Bridges in its small forward. And here at the midway point of the year, lots of guys banged up, Clark. Is it hard to decide when to play through and then maybe not to play? When to sit?
Yeah, you know, that's a good question, Kevin. And a lot of times it's about pain tolerance, the severity of the injury. Is it something that you can play with that won't linger on and you don't have the possibility of further injury? Those are the factors that go into playing hurt or playing in pain.
For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Warren on the wing. Oladipo outside. To the middle. And
there we go.
As they pick up 2 points from Mr. Clutch.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Last game. We really just need to get this win tonight against the Hornets. Yeah.
You can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch. Rozier with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Haven't played the Mavs yet, which is Sean's team. Probably will play him later in the season.
5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Kept alive, and there's the pass to Monk. No good on the 3.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Sinks it, and the shot for Mr. Clutch.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Here's Rozier after the made shot from Mr. Clutch.
No.
Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
There's our first assist.
Should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played.
That's a first.
Pass to Zeller.
The ball glitched.
Passes it to Washington. This 1 for 3. No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Now, here's Bridges. After the miss from Mr. Clutch. Bridges kicks to Rozier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Rozier forcing the issue that time and made the defense react and drew the foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And Clark, he's proving to be one of the more explosive players in the league. Scary Terry.
He has the build of a boxer, Greg, in some ways. Great muscle definition, really quick in all aspects. You notice nobody really ever messes with him.
Of course, last time we played the Hornets, we had that other guy on our team.
You know they're tough when they don't say much.
But now with that guy off our team,
Pretty much fierce strike.
we can win. And that's how we've been doing.
Pacers leading by 5. And the layup is good. Oladipo's got his second bucket tonight.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Zeller. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas.
And don't forget about the work he
Oh, give me a block.
did. Was a huge help in that game.
Washington. And it's good off the back rim and in.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Monk, the pass to Zeller. Bridges kicks to Rozier. Back to
Playing good defense.
Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes
Oh yeah, we didn't play them, so I think this is the finale of this series.
hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in
Last time we played.
the foul trouble they were in.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. From outside, off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Sabonis, high post. It's Oladipo on the wing. Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And so it's Indiana with it. Sabonis, the pass to Mr. Clutch. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin.
Damn.
Enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really.
All right, we need takeover.
Is going to be so. The franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Dwight Powell's checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for TJ.
Not a foul.
Subbed in for Victor Oladipo.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Charlotte making a switch here. Batum's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Indiana leading by 7. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Graham with the rebound. Charlotte's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. This is to Biyombo. A floater. That shot is off. And Indiana will come the other way. Pull up Jay, and he hits the jumper for 2. And the Pacers lead by 9.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start again,
And it's sent back by Turner.
And around the break. McDermott for 3. The shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Graham. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Brogdon. Indiana moving the ball around. Powell, that's good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And the Hornets with possession here, following the score by Indiana. Batum against Turner. And that one, good. Brogdon's got his second bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Hornets trail by 13. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel good. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. The Pacers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Pacers leading by 11. At the elbow, it's Turner. He kicks it to Powell. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Bazley. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Holiday. The feed to Powell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Turner. And he sinks the second. And so it's Charlotte with it. A 12-point game. Here's Bazley. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pass to Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Biyombo kicks to Graham. Offline with his 3.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Charlotte shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Here's Bazley to the inside. And finished off by Hernangomez.
strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Baisley. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
McDermott. And they're moving it up. Here's Batum. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Nice job of keeping his balance despite getting hit. Batum is solid at staying in control of his shot.
Passes it to Wright. Powell with it, working on Biyombo. Pass to McDermott. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Baisley. Here's Hernan Gomez. Moves back up. It's rebounded by Indiana. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 15.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show. And a 6'5" combo guard who uses his size well. Wright is pretty consistent across all areas.
And, you know, Greg, I watched him in college, and what I liked about him most, and I think other people kind of sleep on this guy is really excellent in terms of his feel for the game. I mean, he's got a control and poise about him that's contagious. Good instincts. I like his decision-making in transition. I just think he's an effective, efficient player.
And he knocks down the first one. TJ.
We're a lot better team than what we were last time we faced the Hornets.
Charlotte. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Powell. Sabonis comes in for Wright. Brogdon, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And it's Mr. Clutch in for T.J. McConnell. And so in the game for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's McDermott in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Mr. Clutch, the pass to McDermott. The shot from the low post is good. And the Pacers lead by 10.
I think he's got to keep working on his interior game. Doug McDermott showing he wants to be more than just an outside shooter.
Now Rozier. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Look at that.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, here's Monk.
Might get a win tonight.
No scoring yet from him. The shot missed.
We've yet to face the Mavericks.
12. The pass to Mr. Clutch. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Monk kicks to Rozier. Back to Monk.
Haven't lost since we went above for the first time.
Takes it from 10. The shot by Monk is no good.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor. Horrible performance from him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down.
Hit me!
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Hawks played a huge game. He added 37 points, and his passing was just incredible.
I just blocked Terry Rozier. That's 2 blocks I've gotten tonight.
And the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what
Yep.
for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
I'm just being a pest.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Rozier, following the score by Miles Turner. Back to Rozier.
Ah.
The rebound by Turner.
Okay.
Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage.
Yeah, we just need to keep playing like
They've taken
we've...
initiative. They've played, I think, with more...
And we missed the 3.
Hornets trail by 16. Bridges passes to Rozier. Here's Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. He's got 3 assists in the game.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Passes to Mr. Clutch. Indiana moving the ball.
I was going to take a shot for 3, but I was going to miss.
Down low. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Mmm.
By Charlotte. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bridges. That one, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Monk with the ball. Ogden picks him up. Monk kicks to Rozier. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Man, I'm just playing good D. Good D.
Here's Turner.
My D's gotten so much better.
Grabs the board. Zeller's got 6 rebounds in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Rozier, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Rozier doing a nice job working himself through contact to draw the foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Hernan Gomez is checked in, and Devontae Graham subbed in for Malik Monk. Dwight Powell's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Turner. A 20-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends.
Here's Graham. Down by 12. Great positioning on the putback. And Gomez has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the point from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
So I'm going to end up with 23 points.
For Terry Rozier. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Baisley. He has 6. Graham kicks to Batum. Graham, the pass to Biyombo. Inside. The jump hook. The shot by Baisley. No good. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Brogdon leading the charge.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave...
That's a shot clock cheese.
He'll make you wish you did.
And so it's Indiana sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. And it's Bridges, and it's a three. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. For Indiana, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That free throw good from Turner.
At 6'11" and 243 pounds, Turner is physically imposing. He's a big man, though, with a delicate shooting touch from outside.
All free throws good from Turner. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 16. At the top of the key, Bridges. Back to Rozier. Shoots from 12. Zeller. He hangs in there and catches in on the second chance point.
With Zeller, you've got to get a body on him, because if you don't, he's going to hurt you on the offensive glass.
Pass to Sabonis. There's Mr. Clutch. Outside Warren. Pocket 6. It's stolen by Monk. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Pacers leading by 14. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Turner. Over Zeller. And it's back iron. For Charlotte, on 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Monk takes it off the glass.
And they're on their heels.
We need to do it.
Yeah, I think they have to ramp up the aggression. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Oladipo. He has been a nice option for them offensively. He's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Excuse me.
Oladipo getting it going right now. I love seeing it. Devastating from this area on the court.
Now, here's Rozier. He has 6.
Oh, come on.
Rozier's got 8.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And it's the Pacers' ball. At one point, they led by 16.
Alright. We're gonna go.
The pass to Mr. Clutch. And that one
Yep.
is good.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Rozier looking around. A step back shot here. The Pacers.
You suck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look
I
at
should have just dunked it.
Shaping up to be a great game.
34.
Strong performances.
About to be
throughout.
39 points a
Really
game.
strong on the glass.
Here's Rozier after the made shot from Mr. Clutch. Passes it to Monk. There's the triple.
Ready to sit down because I'm really
Pacers with the
losing
rebound.
stamina.
Pacers got 8 rebounds in this game.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Indiana moving the ball around. Warren against Bridges, and he gets the bucket.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point.
Might sit down.
Known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
Now, here's Rozier. 8 points for him. Turnaround Jay. And foul on the
And I get fouled.
Jams at the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the first one.
Well, I like the trajectory.
Go sit down.
Gomez is checked in, and Monks subbed in for Miles Bridges. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Powell, he's checked in for Sabonis. Victor Oladipo comes in for T.J. Warren. Brogdon, he's checked in for Wright, and it's Mr. Clutch in for Aaron Holiday. The free throw.
All right.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet.
We're up by 30, almost.
Here's Baisley. He has 6. Rock up 2. Baisley's got 8.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
To the paint. Monk with a double team. Powell the pass to Oladipo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sometimes it's about presence, and Oladipo has it. Really willing himself to the line and going right into the defense that time. He forced the foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdowns for the Pacers.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they continue to bury the jump shot.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Oladipo hits them both.
You look at Oladipo, and he is really embracing his role as the leader of his team. He's a ferocious competitor, but also a compassionate, good teammate.
Here's Baisley. 8 points for him. Monk for 3. Sinks the triple. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
That one goes. Counted.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Monk. He has 7. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Baisley. And it's sent back by Turner.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
1:11 left in the third. The shot by Powell, no good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Graham surveying the floor. Count it. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. To the middle, here's Mr. Clutch, and he jams it with authority.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Baisley. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hernan Gomez kicks to Monk. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Hernan Gomez. Pass to Baisley, and it's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And that was good, Brogdon.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And here is Monk. Latray. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana with a massive lead of 3 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Man, oh man.
And we reach the fourth quarter. right now for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Warren, and it's Mr. Clutch, and it's Holiday in at the two-guard position.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Well, if we keep this lead, we'll split the series here in Charlotte.
Here's Baisley. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Mr. Clutch. And Holiday has it in the corner.
Boom.
Another three.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the...
I just knew passing.
Now Rozier. High, arcing shot. No good on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. Passes to Turner. Three-pointer. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Warren against Rozier. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instinct by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. Shoot 2 free throws. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's
tournament
a tough one, isn't
for
it?
the last few playoff spots. I think that's a good
We're about to just blow out the Hornets, split this series.
And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future.
Imagine if I played like this again earlier in the season, we would have had a better record than this.
Zeller is no stranger to contact. As a matter of fact, I like the combination he has of both finesse and power.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Here's Baisley. The Pacers making the shot. Looking to end it.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas.
Crap.
While in the air.
Batum wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Charlotte shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense.
Lost my team takeover after the turnover.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Turner with the steal. Holiday.
Oh.
In by Holiday.
So nice dime that time from Warren. He's a scorer, but showing you right there he can pass it too.
Here's Baisley.
Looks like we're gonna get this win.
Here's Rozier. Here's the floater. And that's it by Biyombo.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points in just the second half. Ball's knocked loose. Now the Pacers moving it up. Holiday, no one around him. Gets the 3.
Double.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today?
Or he's like, Danny's killing them Hornets.
Well,
Yes.
When you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Count it. Rozier's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, looks like we're just gonna take a nice, easy victory.
Not an easy shot, folks. Matter of fact, I think it's one of the hardest.
Nobody can't stop me.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Baisley. From deep. That's Rozier with the assist.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Holiday. Here's Mr. Clutch. Lays it in without an inch.
Somebody stop me.
Mr. Clutch has got 39.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
I just did that little step.
With two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And the Hornets with possession here. Following the score by Indiana. Baisley, good.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Pass to Turner. Batum with the ball. Now defended by Warren. Rozier for three, but he gets it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
Now here is Holiday. At the elbow, it's Turner. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes long.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Holiday against Rozier. And the pass to Zeller. Back to Rozier. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, you know, in Cody Zeller, I think they got a guy who does all the little things like making good, smart passes and creating open shots for others.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and look, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage. But this is a great team effort by everyone.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
That's right. I mean, they'll now be 1-2 against them this season. They'll face them once more, so they could end up with a split in those 4 games.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at
Yep, so we have the chance to split this series
what a night tonight it was
for the Hornets. They'll be back in Indiana. Oh, Pacers. Easy W tonight. We'll take it easy. Yep, win number 21. Ever since we've been above 500, we've been winning like crazy.
Now here's Batum, and the officials have called the illegal play right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
That's good for Mr. Clutch. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. So far, we've seen that.
Doesn't matter.
With the ball, simply put out of control. This is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Out to Shumpert. Back to Zeller. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, like most guys,
we win by 30.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise for the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
See you next game, everybody, and next episode.